So, I am going to talk to you guys today very, very straightforward. I'm going to come right out and say it. If you are paying more than $1,000 on your marketing team right now, that includes any marketing expense. If it goes over $1,000, that includes ads, that includes marketing, that includes the person that you're hiring. It includes all of that for a local small business owner that is under $1 to $2 million per in revenue and you don't have healthy profit margins. I will tell you this one thing, you are this close to becoming out of business. Now, I understand that you're going to say that, Odia, that's very harsh. But here is the reality. If you are not aggressively attacking customer acquisition, meaning how do you get customers? Anybody that has spare income that is wanting to invest in local businesses, they are going to have better marketing than you, and they are going to be able to swallow that community that you rely on for business. They're going to take it because they're going to charge maybe the same as you. They're going to do the same level of service, maybe even worse, but because they're able to acquire customers at a fraction of the cost, they are going to outlive you. It is just the way it is. I am telling you guys this because what I'm about to show you today is going to blow your mind. So, what that means, now I'm going to put you in a businessman's, let me actually change it. I'm going to put you in a marketer seat right now. Before, we needed large teams, and I know you hear it all the time. Now you only need a small team. But today, what I'm going to show you is one of the platforms that people sleep on every single day. But as a person who is doing marketing for a $2 billion company, doing marketing, generating revenue, and also automating their marketing, I am going to tell you that you don't need much in this day and age. You simply need fastest and faster execution. For those that are going to listen, you have a 30 to 60, maybe 90, but that's pushing it, window. When that window closes, the gap between you and your competitors is going to be times 10. So, what you're feeling now, you are going to feel times 10. Oh, Dio, why are you saying that? And why are you about to walk me through Google tools? Because there are people like me in corporate spaces that are getting laid off every single day. And what they're going to do is they're going to look for how to help people. And if enough people start helping the people around you, like I'm doing for you right now, they are going to zoom past you. So I'm telling you guys this as a person who is helping small business automate, helping small businesses make millions of dollars. No joke, we have the receipts. I am telling you this so that you understand what you are up against if you do not take what I'm about to show you seriously. Okay, so now, why am I going to talk to you about Google? Well, let's go ahead and get into it. All right, now, guys, I am not here to overtalk anything. I'm literally going to be showing you guys what's coming from the snake's mouth. Now, why do I call Google a snake? It's because this. Think about the only place where billions of people interact every single day online. You give your customer your sensitive information. Now, let's think about this. Google owns Gmail. Google owns G Drive. If you store anything in G Drive, Google owns YouTube. Google owns Chrome. Google owns Google Maps. Google owns so many things. Okay. And the reason why I'm telling you this is because it owns it for billions of people, not millions. We're talking billions. So if you interact right now, I'm on Chrome, I'm on Google. Every single thing that I do on Google is tracked by Google. Okay, so they have spyware on everybody. Why is this important? Because when people come to your business and you say, "How did you find me?" They'll say, "Oh, I just found you on Google Maps." 9 times out of 10, if you have a local small business owner, and this is who I'm talking to, you have Google Maps on your phone. Your customers have Google Maps on your phone. That's how they find you. Okay? I need you guys to understand what is happening there because they are controlling your lead flow. If people don't see you on a Google product, Google Ads, YouTube, on some kind of Google product, your business will die. Okay. And this is why this is so important. Just look at this. Okay. I'm gonna do my best to make it as simple as possible. But here is a huge thing. Web MCP, basically the web is what we knew of Google search is changing. Now, I'm going to caveat this because people will say, "Oh, you don't need SEO, you don't need this, you don't need that." All of that's clickbait. I need you guys to stop. SEO is like the foundations of algorithm. It's like laying the plumbing and the foundation in your house. Okay. So when you lay the foundation of your house, you don't say that it's over with, you don't need it anymore. It's literally holding your house up. That's what SEO is. But we're past that stage. But this is where the issue is. 9 times out of 10, a lot of you guys don't even have the right plumbing. So now Google's building their house. Google's saying, "Okay, we have the foundation laid, we have all the data, we have all the information. Now it's time to make it crazy. Now we need to go to space. Okay, now we need to take this house to the moon." All right, so now Google is saying we need to transform the web. So what that looks like to your customers is, "Hey, Odia, hey, AI search, find me the 3 best places where I can find this for cheap, this kind of service around me for cheap." Okay. And Google is going to take all of that information and now serve that customer the 3 sites that are going to give them the right information. So, why does this matter? Why does this web MCP matter? Because they're preparing everybody for an AI search world where there will be no more scrolling. Okay, they're just going to give us the information. What does that do for customers? You, as a local small business owner, if you don't have your SEO plumbing right, you don't get found in search. Because if Google can't see you, if Google doesn't know what you offer, if Google doesn't know what you have in store, you don't get found. You don't get selected. This is so huge because a lot of you guys are calling me saying, "Odia, my phone is slow. Da, 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 da. I don't know what to do." It's because your foundation wasn't set right. Your plumbing wasn't set right. And the reason why I am so anal about this for you guys, so serious about this, is because if you don't catch this, Google is going to take off. And there will be 2 to 3 businesses in your city that have tons of businesses, and they will swallow local small business owners whole. So you need to take what's happening seriously, okay? What this is transforming us to is if you go to Claude. If you go to Claude, actually, I'm going to go to Claude right now. Actually, no, because I have some sensitive things on my Claude that is not going to be distributed to the public right now. But if you go to Claude, they have these things called MCP. What that means is this huge integration of all the world's information, and you're literally going to be able to type. But Claude needs to say, "Hey, come join the party. Come join the party." So as many people join the party is where more other people are going to come join the party, right? Because everybody wants to be at the party that's lively and all that good stuff. So right now, Claude is doing that. So they created a concept of MCPs, meaning they will take all of your data and embed it, inject it into their data. And all a person wants to know, if you want to know Odia, you're just going to do /ODIA in Claude, and it'll give you all the information about me. All right. And Claude is like they're holding that. Now Google is also probably going to create some kind of version of that, but this MCP concept really is off the backbone of the success of Claude. And this is really important because all of our sites are going to have to follow this order. So they're setting the order of what is to come. Not in, I need you guys to be clear about this because AI moves at the speed of light. That's the purpose, is to mimic a God-given attribute. I don't want to go all that too deep into that conversation, but this is exactly what AI is doing. It is mimicking the human experience. It is a fake human, okay? And the goal is to operate like a human. It will never be like a human, but it will get darn close, okay? So the goal of this is to move at the speed of light, okay? So they need all the information to make AI as powerful as possible, okay? Now, whether you like it or not, the thing is, you need to make sure that it's your business, if you care about your business, that survives. So you need to understand this concept because if you don't, your business and your visibility are going to go down the drain and you will not be able to survive the rising rents, the rising cost of goods, the rising prices to have in HR, all of these things you won't be able to pay for. All right. So we need to understand. Now, my job, I work at two of these companies, so this is why I'm able to really help you guys understand. Well, I work for Intuit Credit Karma, but I need you guys to really to understand why I'm saying all this stuff, okay? Because I'm literally in it, okay? So you're not getting somebody that's on the outside telling you guys, "Ooh, do this," and da, da, da. No, I'm literally in it. We're building the future. I just need to take as many of you guys with me. So modern web, that's what I'm saying. There's going to be a whole new web experience, and if you guys are not involved, it's going to happen. Now, mind you, all of this is on your Google right in front of your eyes. All right, I'm going to go back so you guys can see where all this is right here. So they're not hiding what they're doing. And if you are not involved in this process, it's going to it's going to eat you alive. Now, this is interesting because this is once again, this is a factor of SEO and local SEO and all that good stuff. I don't want to overcomplicate it, but the point is they are getting prepared for a new type of web. They even said it. So this is why dealing with somebody that has deep expertise in SEO, like my team, like we do, because I mean, I work at one of the largest companies in the world that made millions and $1 billion off of SEO. This stuff is important. Now, I'm not going to go over it too much in depth because I don't want to overwhelm you guys. Now, servers and all that thing, they're trying to make a serverless experience, meaning how do we get information to move at the speed of light? In our brains, we have like the neurons. Like, I'm not a brain person, but I understand a little bit of the concept. We have neurons and they communicate at the speed of light. So okay, so your brain, and this is the easiest way to understand AI, is it's trying to mimic a human, okay? They're trying to create neurons. So neurons are like servers. They communicate and they're trying to say, hey, servers are like, it takes you from one computer to the next. It takes us 10 seconds to get from one computer to the next. How do we get it to go from 1 second? Just like our brains, they just work in all these neurons and they communicate all that good stuff. That's what servers do. So they're trying to get information as quickly as possible to the next person. Why? So that they can be faster to understand the world and to give you context, right? So they want to become the powerhouse, the person where we ask all of our authority. I understand, I don't want to get too preachy about it, but if you don't understand this concept, you will wake up and you will not have a business. And that is what I'm trying to do my best to avoid with all my being, okay? So, because the Most High cares about you guys, and this is why I'm doing it. So that's what's going on here. Okay. So this is why you need to really, really, really be partnering. You will not be able to learn this. That's why I am 100% against people learning AI. If you have a company like ours, which you do, partner with us because I am literally helping you guys with all of the knowledge that I'm sitting under. And mind you, I am sitting under a very powerful company and I'm also understanding and I'm pivoting to you guys and saying, hey, partner with us so that we can help your business grow. Okay. Now, UI is going to change. This is important too, because in your Google Maps, all of this stuff is changing. And I know this is crazy, but you have to understand that this is where all the things live, meaning these are the implementers. I am what you would call like a developer. Okay. So that developer is going to take information from Google and create other things. That's how you're getting 90% of the tools that you use. People are using Google's power and they're just putting their own brand on it. This is very important for you to understand because when I tell you that you don't have to spend a $10,000 on marketing and you're like, oh, this marketing company told me that, it's because they're taking $9,000. We're not doing that for you guys, okay? Because we want you guys to win and we will all win if we can all share with each other. Now, that is going to overflow in terms of like space and being able to see where people are. All of that, these are all Google APIs, meaning Google holds this information and they're going to say, hey, if you can, we'll sell you this information if you know what to do with it or if you want to do something with it, but you need to be a developer, right? That's what Google is doing. All of this stuff is extremely important for you to understand because if you do not understand it, a company that uses ours in your same space will go 100 times faster because remember, AI is trying to mimic a human brain and human's brain moves faster than the speed of light or just as fast, very fast, all right? That's what AI is trying to do. So core vitals, all that good stuff, it goes into SEO and things like that. So this is where you need to understand your websites are going to start to become interactive. Okay. That's very important because now Google is going to be serving up websites. Back in the day, people could click on the first to the 100th page. That's no longer. That we're moving into a world where that will be no longer. So if you are not found in these databases, the Google database, you will not be able to survive because no one will know about you. And the people that drive by your neighborhood, they won't be able to you won't be able to acquire customers as fast as somebody that's going to partner with a company like ours. All right? Same thing. This is also getting into understanding using AI and making it across all platforms for Google. Nano banana. This is really important because now people you're paying your social media, and this is why I say you don't need even if you pay more than $1,000 and you are less than $1 million, $2 million, you are giving away money to somebody that is going to rip you off, whether they know it or not, they are. Because Nano Banana at this current time can create things that are so human like that you almost don't even need to have a content creator anymore. It's scary times, but this is the reality. I'm showing you guys now you can create your own tools out of just Google and prompts, okay? So what is going to separate you from a person that has a website on Google? Nothing, because now it's close to nothing to create a website on Google. What will separate you is your ability to acquire customers and to keep customers. Those are the two things that are going to protect you. This is why I say partner with us because we are going to do that for you. We are doing that like and our companies are loving it. But I can feel the because they're recommending us like crazy, but I can feel like the burden of small business owners. And I need you guys to be aware of what's going on and why I'm pushing so hard. On my videos, you guys will see I am creating industry level type information. So that way, you know, like this AI stuff can work for you and how it's supposed to work for you and why you should not be paying more than $1,000 on marketing. Like I'm going to be showing you all of this stuff. And if you are underpaying for marketing, you also are in trouble. So I don't want to say don't spend too much, but you also cannot spend nothing. You have to spend right now because the name of the game is speed. And if you cannot learn it, which you won't be able to, and I don't say that like, oh, you can't do anything. I'm saying it takes years to understand the algorithms. Years is what you do not have. So your best bet is doubling down on really amazing service and letting a team like ours help you. But let's continue. Now you'll be able to screen to prompt in Gemini. So Gemini is changing. Use your voice across web. You'll be able to voice search for anything, which is another part of why SEO has to be done really well. Now, I'm sharing all of this, okay, because there's just so much tools. They didn't even talk to you about Google Flow. We could go through a whole nother video, and we will, of the many other tools that they have. But they are saying that it's going to be near nothing to create, okay? But what that means for you and what that means for me as local small business owners, is we absolutely have to get amazing at getting customers and keeping customers. So that is the name of the game. And I can tell you, and I'll tell you on the next video, that if you are not understanding how your customers are getting to you, and then you're not having a database to keep all of your customers information, those are the two places where if you don't do that, you will absolutely be crushed by what's coming. Your customers are gold right now, and if you're not collecting customer information just like Google is collecting information on me right now, we are in trouble. So sign up for our services or keep watching these videos, but don't watch it for too long, because this is not just for you to watch and say, oh, Google's doing this. I'm telling you this because I need you to be in front if you really care about the freedom of your family and the freedom to be able to run your businesses the way you want to. All right, I'll see you guys on the next one, where we will be talking about why your email, the phone number of your customers, is absolutely vital. It's a game changer to unlocking customer acquisition, getting more customers, and keeping the customers that you have. Bye. Be blessed.